percussion on a whole nother level, coming from my mind.
Kyoto Animation is a beloved anime studio in Japan that has consistently churned out not only some of the most visually stunning animation in existence, but also anime that has a lot of substance to it. Most of its anime are slice of life in nature, where there is less focus on the surroundings and more on the bonding that happens between all the main characters in any given show. That's not to say that these shows and movies cannot be entertaining and absorbing in their own unique ways, which is what helped propel Kyoto Animation to dizzying heights. So, without further ado, here's my list of the most popular KyoAni anime out there. Do keep in mind that this list is not in any order. Beyond the Boundary. Mirai Kuriyama is your average dorky and clumsy teenage girl who lives a very ordinary life. However, she hides a secret. She is part of the spirit world clan that has been tasked with finding and killing Yomu, creatures that are made up of negative human emotions. She bears the burden of her secret alone till she bumps into Akihito Kanbara, who is half human and half Yomu. The two instantly bond, and Mirai keeps finding new ways to kill her new friend. Beyond the Boundary lasted one season but has multiple spin-offs, including 2 feature-length movies.
こんな時は妹と二人肩を並べて帰った方が良さそうだ。すでにいないけどな。なぜだ。ヒロミと一緒に帰りたくないからだろ。なぜだ。お前が嫌いだからだろ。なぜだ。常にそういう態度だからだ。
K-On! This anime is the epitome of the cute girls doing cute things subgenre. A young and carefree Hirasawa Yui joins her school's light music club, despite not knowing how to play any instrument. However, the club members greet her with open arms and convince her to become a permanent member, because otherwise their club would be disbanded by the school. Yui strives hard to become a guitarist, and soon enough, she has something even bigger to worry about: her club's debut at her school's festival. Love, Chunibyo, and other delusions. Young children often dream of being the main characters in fantasy lands that exist only in their minds. When they grow older, they overgrow such childish tendencies, dubbed as Chunibyo. Yuta Togashi is one such schoolboy who wants nothing to do with his embarrassing younger self's dark flame master. However, his new classmate is Rika Takanashi, a girl with a wildly overactive imagination. She calls herself the vessel of the wicked eye, and to Yuta's constant dismay, he is often pulled into her imaginary life as an unwilling participant. Watch this underrated anime for a relaxed night at home.
あいつ昨日の開いた。
A silent voice. When he was in elementary school, Shoya Ishida and his classmates mercilessly bullied the new deaf girl in class, Shoko Nishimiya. The bullying reaches a point where Shoko is forced to transfer to another school. When the principal takes matters into his own hands, everyone passes on the blame to Shoya, who is eventually ostracized by all his classmates, including his friends. Years later, the bully meets his victim and he tries his best to become her friend in order to atone for his sins and be free from the past that has constantly tortured him. This anime movie has garnered praise for its realistic and relatable depictions of bullying's effects on both the victim and the bully.
俺と西宮友達になれるかな。何言ってんの俺って言ってたんだろ小学生の時。やっと意味わかった。
Hyouka. This is a light-hearted mystery series that revolves around the lives of 4 young school children with extremely different personalities. A perennially bored and energy-saving Oreki is forced to take on various mysteries to solve, thanks to his bubbly club mate Chitanda, who always refuses to give up on everything in her life. The mysteries are nothing out of the ordinary, but they do exactly what they are supposed to do, keep the audience riveted till the end. Due to the lack of death and violence, this anime has been given a PG-13 rating, which means it is an extremely safe watch, even for kids.
オレキさん、なんだかきな臭い感じがしませんか？
そうだな。
ところで、きな臭いのきなって何でしょうね？
知らん。
Clannad. Tomoya Okazaki wants to drop out of his school because he's a delinquent. One day, he finds a weird girl called Nagisa Furukawa who clings to him the moment he gives her the smallest of his attention. Not wanting any trouble, he ignores her from that day onward. He notices Nagisa popping up more and more in his life. He eventually gives in and finds out her dream is to revive her school's drama club. Tomoya decides to help her, and slowly, he gets pulled in more and more into the lives of all the girls from the drama club.
なんか、ドキドキしてしまいますね。
あのな、
早苗の胸はでかいぞ。
トモヤ君、どうしてそんなにうろたえてるんですか？
早苗に気がある証拠よ。
いいんですか？
いや、好意はあります。人間としてというか。
Violet Evergarden. Set in an alternate futuristic world, this is one of those rare non-shoujo anime with a strong female lead in it. We witness a world that is slowly getting back on its feet, where Violet Evergarden is still a product of violence. She was raised from her childhood to be a merciless human-killing machine, but as luck would have it, she found her way in a hospital after losing one of her limbs in the war. While she recovers from her wounds, she starts working as an auto-memory doll. These dolls transcribe people's feelings and thoughts into letters, and while Violet fails spectacularly in the beginning, she slowly finds the path to her self-discovery. The highly acclaimed anime has a movie set to open later this year.
お客様がお望みなら、どこでも駆けつけます。自動手記人形サービス。バイオレット、エバーガーデンです。
The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. The young and pragmatic Kyon finds his match in the insanely imaginative Haruhi Suzumiya, a girl who believes in everything supernatural. Encouraged by Kyon, Haruhi creates the Sauce Brigade Club, which is of course about everything supernatural. As expected, the club attracts a few weirdos, turning Kyon's peaceful life upside down. Much like Hyouka, the anime focuses on the adventures these children go on and how they bond as friends.
というわけで片鱗その1、髪型が毎日変わる。月、火、水、木、金。曜日が進むごとに髪を結ぶ箇所が増えている。月曜日にリセットされた後は金曜日まで一つずつ。果たして日曜日はどんな頭になっているんだ？見てみたい気もする。
3. This one was, and still is, a massive fan favorite among anime's huge female fan base. This anime about shirtless and totally hot anime boys swimming, bonding, and looking exceptionally fabulous while doing so became such a huge success that it churned out a few sequels and movies as well. As is the case with other KyoAni anime, the biggest strength of this show is how it brings together 5 boys with different personalities and dreams, and how they end up becoming the best of friends with each other. Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. This slice of life comedy anime is about a human bonding with a dragon. On a rare night, when Kobayashi was drunk, she offered the outcast dragon Toru her place to stay at if she ever needed a roof over her head. The next day, Toru appears in human form in front of a very confused Kobayashi. She remembers nothing of what happened the night before. To repay Kobayashi's kindness, Toru becomes her live-in maid, and she slowly learns her way around the human world. Things take an unexpected turn when other creatures from Toru's world end up following her, creating more chaos in Kobayashi's already shaken life. A second season has been confirmed to be in the works.
Kobayashiさん寝てるんじゃん。寝てられるか。何いきなり殺し合ってんの。